Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How y'all doing? Plastic Gang. If it's your first time here, my name's Gary, aka the Plastic Boy, and if it's your, if you're returning, hey, what's going on? What's popping off? So, as you can see by today's title, it's a little bit interesting right here. But I've already got based on because I've already filmed something literally an hour ago. I had to do it very, very quickly because I'm a last minute bitch. And that's just the way it is. We are actually reviewing today the new Anastasia, what's this called? Tropical Getaway face palette. Interesting. But if you guys want to see my first impressions on what I think of everything what's going on right now, keep on watching. Ka-ching! Okay, we're just gonna get straight into it. How are you guys? If you're new to this channel, subscribe, click that subscribe button because you already watched the videos, okay? So anyway, okay, this got announced and it's not even just Anastasia. A few brands are releasing face palettes at the moment that it just doesn't make any sense. Let's just get into this face palette first and then I'm gonna talk about this after because if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, follow me at ThePlasticBoy because that's where I always tweet what I'm thinking, and what I'm thinking is what I'm tweeting. Okay, so this is the Anastasia new Tropical Getaway palette. Oh, I really need to put my fan on because I'm not going to get really hot in this video. And I've already got base on, I haven't got any contour on, I haven't got anything on. It's just Fenty Eavesdrop and a NYX pencil. Who's emailing me so ghetto? Okay, so let me show you. I haven't used this, but I've swatched it because it came on Monday. I was actually gonna film this to go up on Tuesday, but I was restrained. So this is the darkest shade, and let me just see how much this is on Cult Beauty actually. So it came on Cult Beauty. Oh, it's not available. I was like, because I bought Cult Beauty, I was like, how is it sold out already? So it's not available yet. It says join the wait list. This is £54, which this has to be a joke because how is this more expensive than an eyeshadow palette? Anyway, where's the description on Cult Beauty? It says, contouring tradition and Sam, the jaw-dropping beautiful face palettes captured their attention and affection. The closest thing to summer you can find, blush, bronze, and a butter soft highlight pans will have you glowing in no time. Okay, so they do 3 shades, and I've got the darkest one called Tropical Getaway. Let's just look at it first. Let's just look at it. So this is the darkest shade, and let's just look at it. So we have bronzer, highlight, and a blush. The fan on because my top lip is sweating because it's so hot. I'm wearing this jumper. Not sure I'm wearing this in film, but anyway. You guys know already have to swatch this. I've seen a few people that I know do ads for this. Let me come a bit closer. And I'm just thinking, wait. Because I know some of y'all are darker than me, so if it's showing up in you, to be honest, I haven't tried this on the skin and it could show up dark on the skin, but let's just swatch it. Let's swatch the bronzer first, because that's the first thing I swatched when I got it. That's the bronzer. Okay. In this lighting, it's looking a bit more promising than when I first watched it. It's looking very similar to Hoola Toasted, but Hoola Toasted even looks dark in this, but when I look at the pan, it just looks really grey. It's like me, and I just feel like for Anastasia, I'm no way, shape or form coming for them. I've met Anastasia numerous times, super sweet. Met Novena numerous times, super sweet. And it just confused me because in their campaigns, they always have these beautiful models with different colours. And when I saw this, I was just very much like upset because I was like, you guys could have done it so sickeningly that you guys could have... First of all, they kind of killed it with the brow freeze. The brow freeze was coming for all the girls. Brow freeze is amazing. Got it on now. And I just felt like we kind of took 2 steps backwards with this. But let's try it first. Okay, I haven't swatched this. This is the highlight. Let's swatch the highlight. Oh, the highlight looks actually really nice. It's a bit more yellow golden for what I like. It's giving me more of like a... What was the highlight called by Fenty Beauty called? Trophy Wife. It's very like that. I don't really like a yellow highlight, but if it's gonna do what it does. And this is the blush. The blush color. Let's swatch that near there. Okay, so this is the blush color. The blush color is nice, but the only thing I would say is, with brands, yeah, when it comes to deeper skin tones, we don't need deeper blushes. To me, this would be beautiful as an eyeshadow. when we put deeper blushes on our skin tone, first of all, they make us look very, very dead. They make us look very sallow. We need something brighter. We need something like neonish, or like an orange, a really bright pink, but not a Barbie pink, but like a fuchsia pink. We need bright blushes like this. For me, this is a nice blush. Maybe it'll look amazing on someone deeper, but obviously I haven't tried it yet, so we're gonna get into it. So I've been waffling for so long, it's just because I know this product is just gonna be a top of a conversation and I can't breathe, so let's just try to block the blood clot thing. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm actually gonna cream contour, because this is what I normally do before I put on a bronzer anyway, just to see the finish. So on this side, I'm actually not gonna cream contour, just so you guys can see what the bronzer looks like by itself. But normally, you guys know I love to do a cream contour because I just feel like it really sets the face. I've already put a little bit on because I want to see what the bronzer is giving. I just used the Huda Beauty faux filter foundation stick because I've been loving that. But let me guys know what you think of this face palette down below. I know a few brands have been releasing face palettes, don't get me started on that, but we'll talk about that at the end of the video. But for now, this is an ABH video. Again, this was sent to me in PR just to let you guys know, so obviously my opinion is gonna be my opinion, you know what I mean? Even though I love ABH and I love the brand, I love everything they do. Well, I love everything they do, but obviously, just because it is gifted, it's not going to take my opinion in any way. You know, if it isn't for us, it's not for us. So we're going to try this bronzer. Are there names for this? There's no names. It's just called a Tropical Getaway. And let's try. Okay, it's got a bit of kickback, but that's fine. And let's try. Let me take off this little. Oh my god, I've actually got a zoom in 20 minutes, but I might have to dismiss that zoom because, child. Let's try this bronzer. It's not bronzing anything. What do you guys think? Maybe because I already put down the cream contour, but this is definitely too neutral to be a bronzer. I'm gonna try just whack a lot on. So I'm getting a message. Okay. But I can just already tell it's too neutral. This is giving me very much contour vibes. Not contour, but yeah, it's very much contour because it's so neutral. Do you guys see? As you can see, it's kind of like, it's not warm at all. It's kind of like, it's not that grey on me, but you can definitely tell it's so neutral on my skin tone that even the stick I lay down isn't doing it justice. But I just wish it just doesn't make any sense why the blusher is more warmer than the bronzer. I wish the blusher was a bit more lighter and the bronzer was a bit more darker. I just wish they did that, because by looking at the palettes, only sent me one. All the bronzers look very, very, very similar in tone. I think maybe this would be okay for maybe a nose contour, but even then, the thing is, imagine people that are darker than me. Like, I'm not the darkest bish on the line, and let me zoom in. Look, I'm gonna put some more on. So I wouldn't say that's bronze me. I'd probably just say it's giving me a slight contour, but I wouldn't call it a bronzer. What do you guys think? Let me guys know. This is it zoomed in to blood clot. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other side without anything on my cheek, just so we can see the true, I need another mirror, the true form of itself. And we're just gonna go. Okay, so it is showing up on my skin. Let me just do a bit more. I'm gonna go up there. So it is showing up again. It's just too neutral. It is too neutral. Imagine it being on someone like, I don't know, Nikki Dot or Nima Tang. It's just not gonna show up. It's gonna be so gray. They definitely needed more shades. Let me build it up a bit. Let me build it up. The formula's nice. It actually is really smooth, but I don't know. It's just, it's not giving me bronzer, babes. It's giving me. Yeah, that's not bronzing anything. Okay, so there's a swatches here. Oh no, I've turned it off. So that's. See, so that's Toasted by Benefit. And this is Anastasia. So that's Anastasia there. You can see it's a bit more neutral, and Toasted is Toasted. It's doing what it's supposed to do. That's why it's not giving me... It's definitely done something on the cheek, or especially there. It's definitely done something, but it's just too neutral. Do you know what I mean? It's too neutral. Also, by the way, on my last vlog, a lot of people were like, do people in the UK listen to Gucci Mane? No, this is off topic. Girl, we love Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane. Gucci 210. Anyway, so we're gonna try the blush. Let's try this blush. I'm gonna do a little bit because this blush looks hella pigmented. So we're just gonna dip into her like that. Okay, the blush is actually really nice. Again, this would look nice as an eyeshadow. The blush is actually really nice. I can't lie, the blush is nice. But I think I've seen certain people do a little, you know, a little ad for this, and the blusher is what makes the bronzer look bronzy, if you get what I mean. Because if you're mixing up this and this together, it's definitely going to give you a bronzy. Maybe that's what they meant, but I don't know, because this to me looks like a bronzer now. Is it me or am I tripping? This looks like a bronzer. I'm going to put on the side with no contour. I mean, cream contour. I'm just using a Smashbox blush. So to me, this looks kind of like a bronzer. It looks kind of like, a bit like, what's not as red? Mocha Mummy. You guys see? Blush is nice though. Blush is nice, but it looks like a bronzer to me. So now this is on. The bronzer doesn't look as neutral. You got what I mean? But again, what if people would just want the bronzer one day, not the blush? The bronzer isn't doing what it's supposed to do, but the blush is nice. But again, the blush is nice. But again, the bronzer. So I'm not just buying something just for the blush, you know? So let's try the highlight. Okay, now it's time for the highlight. As we know, ABH does make some of the most iconic highlighters out there, from that Amrezy highlight to the So Hollywood to the new one she put out, that glitzy one, that iced out one. So I just don't have any doubt that this is gonna disappoint. Again, didn't disappoint. The highlight is really nice. It's actually really smooth actually. Really nice highlighter. It's actually really pretty. Like, it's such... This palette, if the bronzer was just darker, we were rooting for you! Again. But again, it's not a colour I would gravitate towards. But it is a pretty nice highlight. Let's do the other side. Okay, so I set my face using a Morphe setting mist. Why have you put what in the world is going on, child? So anyway, I've set my face using the Morphe setting mist, and this is what it looks like. I think when all the colors are placed on top of each other, they actually look really nice. But again, the bronzer just ain't bronzing. The bronzer ain't bronzing. The bronzer's contouring, and it's just a shade of it, which is just... It's just such a disrespect. Like, I think if you are maybe 2 shades lighter than me, maybe in the NC42 and C45 range, this palette will work for you. But personally, Anastasia should have definitely released 2 more shades. I'm not attacking her, I'm not attacking the brand. It's just constructive criticism. Like, there should have been more shades. And I think now we're in 2021 and we're seeing what's going on with bronzers, like, and we're seeing more people adding bronzers. And I was kind of shocked that there wasn't at least 5 or 6 shades, because when your bronzer face palette category doesn't match the foundations, to me, that doesn't make sense, because her foundation shade goes so dark and it just doesn't make sense. This is beautiful, but for £54, child, I'm not sure about how if I'd pay £54. This is expensive. I would save your coin, ladies. And you guys know me. I would be like, girl, buy the Gucci bronzer. Girl, buy the Gucci lipstick. Buy the Hermes lip balm. But for this, save your coin. Save your coin. Especially if you're my skin tone or darker. Girls. Oh, if you're an ABH fan, I'm not gonna lie, the blush is nice, the highlight is nice, but if the lighter skin tones and the medium skin tones can use this as one and be truly bronzed, be truly blushed, and be truly highlighted. Why can't us as dark-skinned men and women have that? That's what I'm actually getting. That is what I'm talking about. A lot of brands have been releasing face palettes recently. I said on Twitter, it's actually disgusting. I feel like us as black people, I know people are gonna be like, oh, why are you making it a race thing? It isn't a race thing, it's what it is. Like, we're always the afterthought. Like, even when obviously we can applaud brands who are like, oh my gosh, yes, you're releasing foundation shades finally. But why did you not do this when you were formulating it in the lab in the first place? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. We are not an afterthought. We are not the leftovers in the fridge on a Monday afternoon at 3 p.m. We are not that. We are the P to the recipe, period. So I love Anastasia, I love you, but there just needs to be more shades, and I'm not sure who was doing I'm not sure who was in the boarding room, but the bronzer ain't zing to the bronzer, so we need this warmer. And yeah, again, the blush and the bronzer's nice, not gonna lie, it looks really, really cute, but it just wasn't giving me what I needed. I'm sorry if this review was really long, but I'm just so passionate about this project. I'm just tired of us being an afterthought for bronzers, foundations, lipsticks, everything. Like, if you're gonna bring out a brand in 2021 and it isn't inclusive, just market it and say it's for, you know. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. I know my last video was a one brand review thing, but I just had to review this and give you guys the tea. So if you guys are gonna purchase this, let me know in the comments down below. If you already purchased it, and let me know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. I shall see you again. I'm really sorry I haven't done a Super Slay as well, but there'll be one this Friday, I promise. I've had so much things going on in my personal life that have just been affecting me mentally, personally, and it's just been crazy. But I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for tuning in every week.